Hello, everyone. Welcome to the OSIEzone. So this is like the beginnings of what I would like to make into like a full-fledged podcast, but I thought it would be appropriate to just sit in front of my webcam on my floor with my little microphone and talk as I would doing a video journal, because this is literally how I make my video journals. I sit down and I go, bitch, what's going on? What's going on? So that's what I'm doing. This is also where I produce all my music, is sitting right here on the floor. So welcome to my little world. You know, I've got my baby and my pig. My baby, Minion. I'm not religious. I got Jesus up there because they gave him a vajayjay chin. Okay, he doesn't even have a butt chin in this picture. You can't see it. Anyway, welcome to my podcast. I want to start by introducing myself, because I don't know if I've ever formally done that on the internet and be like, what's up, hoes? Who am I? Hi, I'm Ozzy. That's how you pronounce it. It's not OC. It's not Aussie. It's like Rosie without the freaking R. Because if you really want to name drop me, I'm Rosie. But that's only if we're chill like that. Okay? My artist name, me on internet, Ozzy. Hello, I'm Ozzy. I'm 20 years old. I'm from the Bay Area, California. And what are some fun facts about me? I'm a musician and independent artist. I produce a lot of my own songs. I play the guitar. I like to sing. I use Logic Pro X. I love to dance and express myself. I love to write. I love words. I love my friends. I love being queer. And I love love. So I guess that's the little summary that I can give you of myself. Oh, I love fashion and clothes. I love cute things and I love miniature things. If you took a thing and made it smaller, love it. If you took a house and you gave me mini house, I say yes. I have a collection of tiny erasers that I will show you guys. Maybe I should make a video about that. Anyway, okay, I'm just rambling. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm Ozzy. I think I'm pretty lit. And if you're here, hopefully you think I'm pretty lit too. I've gotten a lot of comments that have always been like, yo, it feels like we're on FaceTime. Your videos feel like we're on FaceTime. And I'm glad to cultivate that vibe with you guys, because I think this is talked about a lot, but I think the relatability is what makes influencers so, like, the reason that the focus of content is shifting to more like, you want to feel like you're hanging out with someone, not like they're celebrities or like have something unachievable. You want to feel like you're hanging out, because we all yearn to feel understood and like feel like we're being social, because especially in America, like the lack of walkability and the lack of community focus, it's, I don't know, but content creation is really awesome, and I'm glad that we can feel like we're hanging out, because there's plenty of creators I watch just because I want to feel like I'm hanging out with someone while I fold my clothes, whatever, do the dishes. So if you're listening to this while you do chores, keep it up, buddy. Keep it up. I'm proud of you. What the freak? My father got me this microphone for Christmas, this microphone, so I could do podcasts, so I could do stuff like this. Hashtag really grateful. Hope everyone's holiday season went well. Wow, my brain, and I'm going so many places with this. I can just talk about things. So sorry for any background noise. I am literally just recording in my unsoundproofed room on the ground. But let's get to freak into it. The first thing I really wanted to talk about is winter is humbling. And I come to this realization every year. Every year I forget what it's like to be cold, and then I forget what it's like to be hot. It's just, I'm always forgetting and remembering, but that's just being human. But I forget what it's like to be cold. But at least you can bundle up. At least you can, like, put on a coat. Because in the summer, it's like when you rip your skin off. Okay. But you can put on a coat in the winter, and you can get all cozy, and, like, maybe sit by fire, drink some warm beverages. That's definitely on the favorites for winter, is a warm beverage, because another thing about winter that's humbling is my throat is on fire. I didn't get sick all year, and then I got sick in December for, like, 2 weeks, And it's just in the past few days that I've started waking up without a sore throat and like wanting to die. Am I allowed to say that on here? I don't know. Guys, I'm new to this. Being single during the winter too. That is not something I've experienced since I was like 15 or something. And like just like not really having a boo or anyone I'm like, oh, let's be warm and cozy together and do blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. But you know what I do have? I have friends. And I can cuddle with my friends. And that's actually lit. Because my vibe recently is I don't want to do anything more than cuddle. I don't want to be emotionally invested in romance. And that's the first time I've really felt like that ever since I started yearning. But I've always been a yearner. I've always been a romantic. But right now, like, I think about, like, my ideal bae. Like, who would be my ideal bae, whatever. I think about it. And the answer is always, like, no one. Like, even when I can think about someone who just makes my life so much more awesome, like, and I'm just, like, so in love with them, I just go, yeah, that would be nice in, like, 5 years. And they kind of teach us to not want to be alone. And wintertime is very much like, you know, be romantic and cuddle up. And, like, I know Valentine's Day is, like, borderline springtime, but it's still during the winter. So you got Christmas, which is about your loved ones. You got Thanksgiving, where you, like, meet people's families usually. And then you have Valentine's Day, where it's like, and you give hard chocolate. It's like a test. Valentine's Day is a test, unfortunately. I mean, for slightly unhappy couples, which is a lot of couples. But it's a test, especially for, like, heterosexual couples, of just, like, so, do you know how to buy a box of chocolates? So, do you know how to write a card? I feel like the pressure on things to be perfect on any day ever ruins the thing. That's why everyone cries on their birthday, because, like, oh, it's my birthday, it has to be perfect, it has to be, but you cry. That's why people fight on Valentine's Day. It was supposed to be perfect, you're supposed to do this, you cry, okay? That's why families fight on Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's why, what the freak? New Year's isn't so bad, though. New Year's is also a thing that couples do, though. You go, New Year's kiss. What the frick? I don't know. Honestly, guys, the concept of kissing and, like, people doing it has really grossed me out. Like, when I go to parties and, like, I see people making out or I see people, like, getting a little freaky, I go, why would you do that? That is disgusting. Why are you putting that? That's gross. And I didn't mean this in a homophobic way. Why are you doing this? What the heck? Ew. Oh my god, why? So winter's humbling and you need a blanket. And this is my blanket that I've had since I was 10 years old. And it was $10 at Toys R Us. And I bought it with my own money after selling rainbow loom bracelets. A little bit of lore. So yeah, winter's humbling because you're single, if you're single, and they go, cuddle. And I go, well, fuck you. I don't want to. It's cold. You can't really go outside. And it's all misty out there. And you just listen to your little sad playlist. And you go, I'm reflecting on the year. I'm reflecting on everything I've done. And it's like, wow, okay. And then there's all these emotions that come with that. Because, you know what's funny? Is humans, so much of it comes down to our biology. Actually, all of this is biology. But when you, like, really think about it for a second and you're like, okay, what is all this? There's no modern explanation. It's just like, well, that's just literally the fact that I'm human. I'm an animal. I'm a fucking animal. So the world is resting, and she's shedding all of this stuff. The leaves have fallen. It's cold. It's a time for rest. She's like, nah, okay, let's chill. I'm like, I have no more energy. I'm done blooming. And there needs Wawa to rain from the skies upon thee. So she's chilling, and it's freezy, and we just are like, oh, let's chill. But because we live in such a fast world, it's hard to chill. And you're cold. And everyone's telling you, you have to do 1 million things right now. Get ready for the new year. You have to be a new person. Oh my god. And you have to pay rent. Or bills. Or whatever that is. You have to maintain yourself. Bruh. I want to be in dirt hole. Dig hole in dirt. Me and my berries. Nom, 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 nom. That's what my vibe. Okay, but thank God, built house, this house, me have bed, so gratefulness, me have blanket, excuse me, so me have heater. That's my boyfriend. My heater? Dude, we sit together for so long, and it's just beautiful. Me looking at my heater right now. It's that season. Maybe I'll write my heater a Valentine's Day card. I love writing cards. Anyway, so the world's yelling at you and they say, faster, faster, faster. But the earth, Mother Nature, she's like, let's chill and eat berries. And so you're at a crossroads. And I think this happens in all seasons, but specifically during the natural season of rest and hibernation. And the sun is setting earlier. What the fuck is daylight savings time? Okay, what is that? The sun is setting earlier. And there's just a lot of time to think and reflect, and there's not much motivation to do anything on a biological soul level. And cold is paralyzing. It's paralyzing. It makes you not want to move. When it's hot out, it's like, oh man, let me jump in some water. I don't want to sit still and let the sweat cake up between the folds of my elbows. But in the winter, it's like, okay. Winter is humbling, but it's hibernation season, and I think sleeping is so important. I know people talk about this, but it's just so much deeper than, we don't actually consider that enough. How beneficial sleep is. What's her name? Ariana Huffington? She's in the Huffington Post. Is that who she is? I don't know. She's some lady that's big smart lady. I don't know. This is something, I'm regurgitating information my mom told me. She wrote this book about sleep after she overworked herself so hard that she just would pass out. It was really bad. She had terrible sleeping issues. She did all this studying on sleeping. And I've just been looking into sleep, dude. And it's just, you have to sleep during the right hours. You have to have a bedtime. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you don't want to hear it, because you're looking at your little blue light scrolling till late night, till 2 a.m. you're scrolling. And it's fun, because there's a Wingstop edit, There's a Wingstop edit. There's freaking drama happening. Somebody got canceled. Or you're going down a rabbit hole. Or you're doing something on that little blue light device. And it's just so distracting. There's that meme that's like, time to go to bed. I'm sure this little device with all the information in the world held inches away from my face will lull me into a beautiful sleep. No, baby, it won't. Turn off your phone a couple hours before you go to bed. I have app limiters that automatically turn on at 9:30. Not that I always obey them, but it makes it a lot harder to use my apps past 9:30. Put your phone down. I can make you put your phone down. Erykah Badu, guys. Come on. I have to burp. I'm trying to be so polite. Oh my god, notifications scaring me. Sleep is so important. You have to sleep at the right hours. Go to sleep before midnight. Get 8 hours. When I don't get sleep, I literally notice a difference in everything ever. I don't want to do things if I didn't get a good night's sleep. I don't want to freaking do anything. If I didn't get a good night's sleep and I didn't meditate in the morning, girl, I'm crazy. And then I walk around and I go, no wonder all of you are insane and acting like this. You didn't sleep and you didn't meditate. Shut up. So it's literally just can we literally turn off our brains? Can we literally turn off our brains? Because you literally have the power to turn off your brain. You go sleepy time. Jeepers creepers, bro. And also, what is it? I'm gonna Google this. A lot of this these videos are going to be Googling, okay? Sleep link with mental health issues. Okay. Sleep is closely linked with mental health, meaning poor sleep quality or inadequate sleep duration can significantly contribute to the development or worsening of mental health issues like depression, anxiety, and mood disorders. Think about that. Think about that. So, dude, sometimes I wake up and I go, oh, I don't have terrible anxiety. I needed to sleep. We're all mentally ill. And, I feel like so much of that could be prevented if we turned our brain off at the right time. But again, the world is a very fast place. And I understand that it's really hard to sleep sometimes. But everyone's on drugs, bro. What's everyone doing? Anyway, I love turning my brain off because when I wake up, there's 1,000 billion thought. Did you see me right now? What have I even talked about in the past 15 minutes? 16 minutes. What have I talked about? What's going on? That's most of my questions most of the time. It's just, hey, so why? Hey, why? Hey? And dreams are fun too. Dreams are fun too. I've also decided that, if people, in my little singlehood journey, I've decided that, if you want to date me, you genuinely have to reach me through the spirit realm. You genuinely have to, pray to God. And I don't believe in a conventional one. When I say God, I want y'all to know. Because I say God a lot. I'm not referring to some, dude. Why would a man be there? I'm not referring to a guy in the sky who's yeah, Ozzy, you need to wake up and you need to... No, okay. God is everything, everywhere. I'm talking about the universe. I'm talking about the consciousness and the unseen that is aligning us all, okay? I'm talking about every dimension. I'm talking about divine power, okay? Anyway, you have to be praying to the universe and higher power and, in touch with your side of that and the allness of it all. And you have to reach me through meditation and prophetic vision. Or we're not doing anything. We're not dating. Because if you're not even trying to reach yourself in another dimension, in the meditation, if you're not even trying to meet your higher self, your spirit guides, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't care if you think I sound too woo-woo, because I am woo-woo. And when how are you? I get comments, how are you so smart? What, you emotionally mature? What do you do for this? Not school. I just be thinking. I think. I think and I meditate and I live, okay? And I want to work for peace in the world. I want to help others. I spend all day just thinking about how would I feel? How do I feel? You just think. Think, if you think and then you think about what you shouldn't think about, but then you go, why shouldn't I think about that? You just always have to ask questions. You have to ask questions. And what I don't like about society, or the way that they school us, or the way that they treat us in our jobs, or monotheistic religion, is that questioning is criticized. And that is what will keep you dumb forever, is if you are not asking questions. You should always question your own beliefs. You should question things you go through. You should always be asking questions. You should be curious like a child, and you should treat life like play. Sometimes I zoom out and think about how many millennia, humans have existed for. And our outrage and our pain and how human politics have developed. And there's just always some whack stuff going on. And just the human condition. I think a lot about the human condition. And when the world feels too intense and the issues that are happening right now feel too intense, I just think back. I just be like, oh, well, we've destroyed ourselves and each other thousands of times. And it's going to happen again. And the only reason we're scared of everything crumbling, or the fact that we're killing the earth, is because we're like, oh no, humans, oh, we won't be here. Who cares? Canceled. Humans are canceled. I won't care if I'm dead, because I'll be dead. Okay? And if we're all dead, hello? We were somewhere before this life, and we will be going back thereafter. My analogy for life is you get there, you get here, and it's just this big party. And everyone's like, oh, wow. And you get super crunk. You just get super crunk on emotion and the human condition and your thoughts and your sentience. And then at the end, they go, you're a little drunk, girl. Let's get you home. And they put you in an Uber and you go right back where you came from. That's my philosophy on life. And I want to also say, if I regurgitate any of this to make TikToks, let me do my job, okay? And don't say, you already said that. Okay, I'll say it again. My thoughts, they're freaking valuable, I think. Wow, my stomach is starting to hurt. I really need to eat. Anyway, there's a couple more things I want to talk about that are just, like, been on my mind recently, and it mostly has to do with, like, nostalgia. 2016 is back, I think. And I remember, like, in 2020 when the whole, like, Y2K resurgence was happening, and it was like, it's 2000s, like, yes. I still love 2000s fashion. That will never go away. I was like, okay, what's next? Like, we're gonna do 2010s, it's gonna have a revival. And then it's gonna, like, then we had, like, early 2010s, like, 2008, 2010, like, scene revival, lots of, like, raving is back. I don't know if it ever really left, but, like, it's really back. So 2010s are back. And then I was like, dude, next, it's gonna be, like, 2016, like, late 2010s. Like, that, we make fun of millennials, Gen Z, we make fun of millennials, and, like, okay, whatever, everyone gets made fun of, that's just life, you got it, blah, 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 blah. I think we're jealous. I think we're jealous that they got to exist during the recession nightlife that was happening. Kesha was happening. Okay? God bless her soul. Poor thing. But, like, and, like, BuzzFeed videos, like, all I remember about being younger and, like, being on YouTube, being a kid, being, like, 10, was just, like, wow. They are just watching BuzzFeed YouTube video and, like, wanting to be like, LOL, random potato unicorn pizza Wi-Fi. That was the vibe. And I'm sitting there in my room with my American Girl dolls. But I'm just like, dude, I want to go out and wear business casual. No, business formal to the club. Girl, you're at the club in a pencil skirt. A knee-length pencil skirt. And a button-up. A blouse. And the chunkiest necklace ever. The owl. And it's so funny because we didn't experience this nightlife. And I think that's the funniest thing about nostalgia that I've realized is that we are simply trying to recreate an era that we were not old enough to be a part of when it was truly, like, happening and shapoppin'. When all that was going on, we were playing with American Girl dolls and such and watching BuzzFeed YouTube video. And they were getting crunk and they were broke. Anyway, we're not even at the 2016 part yet. I'm just talking 2010s. But you got the palm trees, you got the Instagram filter, Clarendon, however it's pronounced. You got the Instagram filters, Rio de Janeiro, like, it's pastels, it's flower crowns, it's Coachella. Yeah, we're gonna have to have another episode. Oh my god, I have a lot to say. Anyway, so I think that's a beautiful thing about nostalgia, is that we're trying to recreate what we didn't get to experience, like scene kids and, like, old YouTube and, like, bad camera quality is, like, back, and we're recreating that in our modern day world. And, like, sure, it's not as authentic, like, it's not ever gonna be that time again, but we're recreating it in our own way, and I think it's really cool. So if there's anything you think is lame about right now, which there's a lot of lame stuff, but there's a lot about right now that we're living that we're gonna be nostalgic for soon, so just appreciate it while it's authentically going on, because I mean, you can never go wrong when you lock back in and appreciate the present, I think. But now we're reaching the point when 2016 is back. And to me, that is I saw a couple videos the other day of what I was like when I was 12. I was so annoying. And, like, I know anyone will say that about their youngers. I was really... Ooh, girl. I was, like, sniffing fandom gas every day. I was on Tumblr, like, an unhealthy amount. I was weird and unschooled and just weird. But, you know, I'm the sauce now. They can hate... They can hate. You didn't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now? 'Cause I'm up right now. And you suck right now. So 2016 is back, and it's like Controlla by Drake. It's like, oh, can we bring back Adidas Superstars? You know what's not back that happened in 2016? The mall. Mall culture was alive. Post Malone, old Post Malone, you know, it just holds that nostalgia for me. It holds that nostalgia for many. And you've got Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, caked on. I've never done my eyebrows in my life. I've tried, and it makes me really angry. But they're bushy, so I don't. You got Anastasia Dip Brow. You are doing drag every day. Like, you are baking your face. Eyeliner beat down. Like, I miss it. But I do think it's coming back. Like, I really think that that's what's on the rise next. I have been seeing girls wear that owl necklace. I have. Bring back those Adidas pants. Those Adidas track pants that, like, were slimmer on the calf with the zipper. Oh my god, I had a pair of those. I had the Adidas Superstars. They got stolen off my doorstep. And bring back Zendaya swag era. Please. That was amazing. That was revolutionary. That was life-changing. And with that, I will finally talk about Gen Z is becoming like millennials. They just are. And everyone, we go, oh, I hate millennials, whatever. First of all, they got to be alive during that nightlife that we didn't get to experience, and now nightlife sucks and everyone just has their phone out. Okay? And I need to go to parties where they're twerking, because me and my best friend, it's like we're the only ones twerking these days. I need to go to a function. Gen Z is like millennials, because our brains are so rotted, and we're going Gen Alpha, and you and your skibbity toilet, and you and your stupida doopida. Yes, I agree. I am getting a little aged. I am aging out of this humor. What's up, Unc? Shut up. Oh my god. But our brains are so rotted in a way that you cannot obtain it if you weren't there. And millennials go, only 90s kids understand. Okay, I guess I understand. Only 2000s kids understand. Yeah, that's how it's gonna have to be. Because were you there for MLG No Scope compilation? Were you there for TF2 Gmod? Like, that is brain rot. And we're gonna go around and we're gonna start going, what? Only I was here for this. Only I was here. What the frick? So yeah, I mean, karma, it's just karma. You know, you make fun of people and you are bound to have their experience. You're bound to be put in their shoes at some point, and that is the funniest thing ever. Sometimes I experience something negative and I go, have I ever done this to someone? Have I ever caused someone else to feel this way? Yeah. #understanding. So that's a funny little retribution tactic that the universe has. Well, it's been 30 minutes. I love to talk. I really do. I think I'm honestly going to wrap it up here. And I don't even think I'm going to really edit this. I think I'm just going to post it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to hear about. Hopefully TikTok doesn't get banned because that is my main platform, but I got YouTube now. Follow me on Instagram. I have like a song coming out late January. I'm doing a collab. If you're in the California Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, I will be playing a couple shows this spring. If you want to come see me play live, follow my Instagram for more information. Keeping awesome. Keep loving. Love is very powerful. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Let's make it a good one. Happy 2015, I should say, because the mid-2010s are back. So, yeah, love you guys. Have a great day and life also. And let me know in the comments what you want to talk about. OSIEzone out.